And then finally, there was a report, I believe it was NBC, just as we were coming out, that Governor DeSantis is dodging calls with Vice President Harris and President Biden. Is that an issue? Is politics starting to sink into this?
I mean, that's really for the governor to speak to, right? You've heard me mention, I believe in the gaggle last week when we were heading to Florida and Georgia, we invited the governor, right, to come and survey the damaged areas with the president. Obviously, we're in Florida. We invited the governor of Florida to come. It was his decision to not attend or not be there with the president. The president has reached out around Hurricane Helene. He reached out. It is up to the governor. It is really up to the governor. We know, I can say, and I think you've heard this from the FEMA administrator. She has been able to speak with the governor. She spoke with him yesterday in regards to Milton, that hurricane coming shortly. And so we have been in touch with state and local officials in order to be able to help the people of Florida who are going to be impacted, who were impacted certainly by Helene, and we're going to continue to certainly pre-position on the ground, and we're going to support. We're going to support the communities with whatever they need, and whenever. That is our commitment. That is our commitment to the folks who are going to be impacted. So we've been in touch with state and local officials in Florida, and we're going to ensure that we meet in advance what their needs are going to be. And FEMA's on the ground supporting that. So that's important. It's up to the governor. It is up to him. We are doing our part in the Biden-Harris administration, working, obviously FEMA's work is on the ground, all hands on deck, whole of government, robust approach here. And so, again, that's for Governor DeSantis to speak to.
Is it accurate that the president and vice president have made outreach efforts and they have not been answered?
You've asked us. We have made outreach, and regarding certainly Hurricane Helene, and as I mentioned, the good thing is the FEMA administrator, was able to connect with the governor yesterday. I think that's important. But look, we're gonna do the work. We're gonna continue to talk to local and state officials. That is important as well. We're gonna pre-position as this Hurricane Milton, is coming towards, as it seems, towards Florida. Category 5. That's nothing to joke about. That is very, very serious. And so we're taking this serious, as the president has done many, many times when we've seen these types of storms coming our way. So we're going to do our job, do our work here. Go ahead.
Thanks, Corinne. We're learning that DeSantis refused to take a call from Vice President Harris specifically around Hurricane Milton. Can you just talk about that and any communication around this new hurricane?
Look, that is something for the governor to speak to himself. If you have the president and you have the vice president reaching out to offer up assistance, provided to your constituents, the people who live in your state, to make sure we are doing everything that we need to do from a federal response, and we're reaching out, offering our support. That's for the governor. The governor is up to him if he wants to respond to us or not. But what we're doing is we're working with state and local officials to make sure that we are pre-positioned, to make sure that we are ready to be there for the communities that are going to be impacted. We are doing the job that is needed, that we believe is needed to protect the communities and to make sure that they have everything that is needed. You heard me talk about the declaration. We approved that for Florida. That's moving forward. And so we're taking this very, very seriously. That's for the governor to speak to. That is.